Boom, we back on again, man. Hopefully it's popping this time. For Show Radio. Whatever. June 2nd, 2017. Get that energy up. I like it inside.
Yay! I'm so happy to see y'all.
You made it.
Can't you tell?
Get it up, get it on, get it popping. All right. For those who don't know, this is For Show Radio. We hit you every Friday. He is the Cardinal.
Strike a pose, you social media watching bitch.
Really? I am me, and we bring it to you. You know, every Friday we bring it to you. So, we got a lot of topics today, man. We just want to see who's here. Who's here? Who's live.
Comment.
Way on in, man.
And share this page.
697-7048. Again, that is 404-697-7048.
Hey, look, I'm there.
Live and direct. What's happening?
What's up, Princess P? Are you watching me?
On Instagram. All right. You ready to do this?
Yeah, man.
All right, man. We call this dude the Cardinal Dave. Why do we call him the Cardinal?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that. This has never been done before live. You see, strike a pose. Oh, you're not ready for that. I am Cardinal Dave, leader of the Church of the Conspiracy, where we believe that everything is fixed from what? Sports to politics. You're going to answer it one of these damn days. Say that. Oh, yes, you will. I don't believe everything is fixed. Oh, I believe, it is. Trust me, and I'm going to prove it tonight. Listen, and the bottom line is this, man. Whenever you hear me say, strike a pose, bitch, that means I'm going to make you famous. Right. You know, just like that runway model when she struts down the catwalk in the aisle, and they take a picture and they say, strike a pose, bitch. And then they take her to the park and let the Facebook kids fight with her, and they put the video up because that's all social media is now. Okay. And I hate you.
Okay.
Yeah,
today's topic is
nothing like a little cheer to get you started.
Donald Trump and the climate deal. LeBron James, Jason Whitlock.
He's a nigger. Did you know that?
See, we can't even start off right.
No, they don't. LeBron James.
So can I finish the topics?
No.
Can I do that?
No.
All right. Rompers and lacy shorts. Tiger Woods and prescription drugs.
Yeah.
Kathy Griffin and the decapitated head.
Yeah.
Astro traveling. NBA playoffs. And R.I.P. trader Jack McCloskey.
Yes, sir.
Bad Boys Architect.
And I will have a rant for you all on social media today if we get to it. I have to talk.
He's got something he wants to say about social media. But we'll get to that when we get to that. As always, phone lines are always open. The number is 404-697-7048. I want to say much love to
Call the number, damn it.
Man, would you relax?
You call. Are you going to call in?
It's Friday. Why don't you just chill out?
Are you going to call in tonight?
Why don't you just chill out? What's up, Rams?
Shut up, nickel.
Just relax.
You are an N-word.
Just relax. Stop begging and bugging people. Just chill.
Shut up.
You got topics to get to. All right. Donald Trump yesterday rejected the climate deal. Is that good or bad? Did he just kind of take the United States out of a leadership position in the world?
Oh, please.
Did he not? Is he taking a big step backwards looking at cold technology?
Oh, please.
What's the opinion of the world's leaders on our new leader, on the country as a whole? Was this good or bad? One more time. Personally, I'm weighing in right off the bat. I think it was wrong-headed. I think he did it out of loyalty to a voter base that pretty much their future is kind of already decided. Should have moved forward, but it's just my opinion. I guess at some point, depending on what the polls tell him, he will. But made a big deal about saying no, called a press conference, did all the little reality show games and tricks, under some serious investigation over this Russia thing, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know what's going on.
That's what it sounds like, a bunch of blah,
Y'all know
blah,
what's
blah.
going on with it. But what do you think, dude?
Well, they really don't know. You have to
What
tell
do you
them.
think?
Well, I mean, look,
You gotta tell 'em.
the bottom line is this. Who cares? Okay?
A lot of people, I
Well, you shouldn't.
I care.
You shouldn't. Let's see. This is going to set
Climate
America
change
back,
cares.
okay? Let's see how far it sets us back. We are already middle of the pack towards the end in education, middle of the pack toward the end in technology,
No way.
middle of the pack, bullshit,
No way.
middle of the pack in producing products for other nations. They go to China, Russia, Germany, and Japan in the Middle East, by the way, and Africa for everything. Okay, people go to Africa for textiles, for rice. Well, they go to China for rice, actually. But I mean, look, the bottom line is this. Nobody depends on America for anything except entertainment.
Which is huge.
Good point. Entertainment.
Music.
And coming into our land or somebody else's land and beating the shit out of somebody.
Drug consumption.
That is what, that's part of the entertainment. No, I agree with that. Oh, please.
Totally different.
The entertainment group and drugs are 1A and 1B. They are in bed together.
Plenty of stuff.
Okay.
Manufactured here. Automobiles.
That's dead. That's bullshit.
Real,
most people, when they get automobiles now, it's a Honda, it's a Toyota, it's a fucking Acura. It's something that's not American.
Which are made here.
They're not made here.
Yes, they are.
Okay, with whose parts? With whose parts? With Jap parts.
No, it's not true.
With what's a Jap car? What are you talking about? What Toyota? When did we buy out the Japs? We already owe them money. We're in debt to China. We're in debt to we're in debt to everybody.
In every single one of
so America stands up and pulls out of a climate control shit. We're supposed to go to hell.
It's not a one-way street.
Oh, please.
They're in debt to us as well. Japan is totally indebted to the United States for rebuilding after war. You don't really know much, man.
Oh, no, you
it really is kind of bad talking to you.
Listen.
The United States rebuilt Japan after World War II.
Of course.
So they're super indebted to the United States.
Indebted to what? They're the ones that blew it the fuck up. They're the ones that blew Japan to hell.
And they also rebuilt it.
Okay, so who's in debt to who? They gave them Japs reparations for what, 30, 40 years?
Literally. Stop.
They didn't give Negroes nothing.
What you should do is just talk about stuff you know.
Trump wants to silence Comey. I wish he'd silence you.
Go ahead and just
no, but seriously, I agree with you as far as the entertainment thing. No, I'm just telling you. Entertainment, okay, fine. Drugs, we're good at that. But and we're good at killing. But other than that, don't sit up and we shove a few things out too. But I agree with you on that too. We definitely consume
more. It's a ton of stuff. It's not just a one-way street.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that us backing out of this climate things, it means nothing. In the grand scheme of things, you think that people in the other parts of the world are sitting up saying, America pulled out. Oh my God! Nobody is looking at us for anything positive. They're looking at us to fight and to entertain them and to take their drugs.
I think that people are basically just living their lives.
Well, okay, then you're making my point once again, like you do every week.
No, they're living their lives, man, like you should.
Well, okay, you're saying they're living their lives. What does that mean? They're living. So, in other words, they don't care about this climate thing, as I don't.
There's plenty of people that do.
Who? Do you care about it?
Yes.
No, you don't. You could
Yes,
give
I do, because I know that the world's comprised of more than just me.
Okay, so we pull out of the climate thing. What is that going to do? What's that going to do?
Do you know what the climate thing is?
Climate control.
No, it's not climate.
Well, that's what they called it.
So why would we talk about this? You don't know what it means?
I know everything.
Okay.
Well, you go ahead and you tell me why it's so important that Trump backed out of it.
It's important that we are leaders in the direction of clean energy, in the direction that the world is going. If the United States does not show support for this, as the leader of the world...
that's what we are.
Well, it's been there. That's what it's been.
Oh, okay.
That's just a fact.
Okay.
This is a world leader, man. Period.
I didn't know that.
There's no dispute.
Well, I guess if you're the big bully on the block and you're kicking everybody's ass and taking their fucking lunch money, I bet you are the leader. So you're probably right on that. Because that's what we do. We kick ass worldwide, world police, and that's that.
That's right.
And you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Why? Why is that important?
What you mean? Why is that
we're last in education.
We're not last in education.
We're damn near.
No, we're close.
We're last. We're behind Somalia.
No, we're close.
We're 2 steps behind Somalia.
You just want to say
there is a Somalian. There is a Somalian village that's in the corner of West Somalia on 3rd Street right now that has more technology than what we have here in the United States of America, along the lines of online education and just overall.
Really?
Common damn sense.
Okay. Because plenty of Americans go to Somalia to be educated, right?
Well, they probably should.
Plenty of Somalians come in to be educated.
They're going to Cuba. Well, the Somalians aren't coming here because Trump's not letting them in.
Cuba to be educated?
A lot of people. They're
Cuba's
going.
a great
They
place.
have a medical program where I mean,
American students
didn't
are going there in droves.
yeah, didn't Obama send his daughters over there or something?
But you stop.
No, I thought he did.
How are you, kid? How you doing? All right. So you have anything else to say?
No, that was it. I summed it up, and now these people are more intelligent for it. and now these people are better off for it because they're not very bright anyway to begin with. You social media lovers. I've got a word for you people later on today. You're not going to like it, but you have to be spanked.
We're a little late on this because I really wanted to ignore it, but I'll talk about it a little bit because I think it's pointless. And that's the whole
Kaiser Saucy
rompers.
Oh, Jesus!
And
Christ.
lacy shorts. And
here we go.
New styles for
this
men.
is part of why I hate people. But
blah blah
go
blah.
ahead.
So a couple weeks ago, it was kind of like highlighted that they're really going to kind of showcase rompers for men. I don't know what the word rompers.
Thanks a lot, Cam.
It's really just talking about jumpsuits, and it was this big uproar. If you wear rompers, this, and would you date a man with rompers, and blah, blah, blah.
Well, first of all, if it's a man with rompers, he's probably dating another man.
Blah, blah, blah. And some of us might like it. That's funny. Anyway.
Hey now, Kit.
Would you date a dude with rompers and, black internet?
If you're a dude, you probably would.
Went crazy, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Personally to me, so. Wear what you want to wear.
I don't care.
I guess it's supposed to have some really strong, hard feelings on this.
I don't give a shit what people wear.
What you wear means something.
I don't care what really, this society does.
I don't either, honestly. So, if any of you feel strongly about this, hey, what's going on, Don? Any of you feel strongly about this, men wearing rompers, and this is horrible, and the end of the world is coming, please weigh in.
The end of the world is coming whether they wear rompers or not.
I would like to hear what you think about it. That number is 404. 697-7048 404.
Call in if you got something to say.
If you really got something feeling.
If you don't, then shut up.
Gigi, you feel no rompers? Call and tell us why. I mean, obviously somebody might not like the look, but the reality, is it really that serious, y'all? Is it that serious?
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, with all this other crap that's going on in this world now, fits right in.
20 years ago, dudes was rocking Dickie suits, was basically our rompers all day long.
No, that's a little different.
No, they were.
That's a little different.
How's it different?
That's a little different. Well,
40 years ago, dudes was rocking jumpsuits in the 70s like crazy.
Yeah, well.
I remember when 5-6 years old, were all
there's a lot of homosexuals in the 70s, too.
Really? And so you're gay, depending on what you wear? Really?
Well, yeah.
Dude, that sounds
pretty
so
much.
stupid.
Well, fine.
Really?
Okay, well, why don't you go put on a dress and go walk down the street and tell me that you are being a man?
They don't inspire a lot of sex appeal. Looks kind of kindergarten-like. Okay, I can accept that.
Yeah, it's a man. It's a man that's wearing a onesie. That's all that is. He's wearing that. It is a onesie. You slip it on, and when you slip it on, the top and the bottom are already on. That's a onesie.
Really?
Okay? That's like the pajamas with the feet in them. It's the same stupid. I mean, seriously, look. I don't. If this fucked up society wants to wear rompers, fine, wear your fucking rompers. But all it does is contribute to the you know what the rompers are? Rompers are the equivalent of kids sagging. It's the same fucking shit.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just some abhorrent,
how can you say
homosexually laced crap.
Really?
That's what it is. So, but I mean, hey, if people want to wear rompers, go right. Most of y'all just want to do it because Cam Newton did it, and nobody started talking about the shit till Cam Newton's crazy ass did it.
Really?
But I mean, hey,
maybe you didn't know it.
No, I knew it, but they didn't start talking about it. They been had the motherfuckers. Hell, Rudy Ray Moore used to wear the damn things.
He didn't wear jumpsuits, dude.
Well, it's the same thing. I mean, listen, the bottom line is, they wear jumpsuits in prison, too. If you know a little bit about that. That's right.
I agree, kid. It probably was dudes joking around. No big deal.
No, I don't think they joking around. They dead serious.
Who have you seen?
I mean, this is Atlanta.
What up, McCartney? Who have you seen wearing rappers?
Go down to Midtown.
No, I was in Midtown.
Go down there, and you probably had some on. What color are yours?
Okay.
Because you the one that told me you were going to get a pair.
I wear a jumpsuit all day. I don't care.
What color are you going to get?
It doesn't matter. What color I want.
Go get one.
What color I want.
Well, go get it.
What you going to do about it?
Go get it. I don't get nothing.
Exactly.
Shit. Congratulations.
Exactly.
I'm going to take the goddamn picture, put it on social media, and
Dude, I'll rump on your head.
Shut up. Yeah.
Period. So, whatever.
You are a romper.
It comes from men with no father in the home.
A romper room.
I don't know. I don't believe that. I believe you just wear what you want to wear, so.
Well, you know, a lot of people,
Really?
a lot of people wear what they want to wear, and then they walk up. So I guess kids can walk up and down the street and sagging and stuff. You approve of that?
What up, Lily?
You don't have a problem with that either?
I could care less, man.
So that's right. People just
I'm gonna quote Lily.
Want.
You're wearing skinny jeans anywhere. What's wrong with some rompers?
Yeah. I mean, listen.
Wear what you want to wear.
Listen.
Do what you
want to do. I got a better one. You'll really love this one. Since we're just in a society where we're going to do what the fuck we want to do, why don't we wear just topsies? And just don't wear no fucking pants at all and just walk down the street and fuck each other. Because that's what people would do. We want to stoop to the level of animals. Then let's just be animalistic.
Is it that serious?
But yeah, it is that serious. When you start not having a lawless society like you want,
it's not a lawless
just do what you want to do.
How is that lawless
You
society?
just said do what you want to do. You cannot do what you want to do.
Wear what you want to wear.
That's the same damn thing.
No, it's not.
You just said there was nothing wrong with these kids walking up and down the street sagging.
They've been doing it for the last 30 years.
That doesn't make it right.
That make it wrong.
It does make them wrong.
It's
a choice. They're not able to make choice. You have to make choices for young people. They can't. Would you allow a 9-year-old boy to wear rompers to school? Okay, I would say he would get his ass kicked, but probably all his friends would wear.
I wore jumpsuits as a 5-year-old.
It's a little bit different.
It was no big deal.
It's a little bit different.
Why?
You're 5, you're trying to find yourself.
It was 1975, bro.
You were trying to find yourself.
It didn't matter.
And you still haven't found yourself. I wish you would. Strike a pose.
So
No, but I mean, listen, man. I am dead, very, very serious. He wants a lawless society where you can wear rompers and sag and do everything. No, but you can't.
That's a lawless. Maybe you should wear burqas and be covered from head to toe.
Well, I mean,
women should only show the creases, their eyes.
Well, listen,
that don't matter.
I bet you sexual crimes will go down. I bet you.
Oh, okay. So there's an increase in sexual crimes because of what women wear?
No, it's because of a lawless society, and that's what we have. But you just said people can wear what they want.
Well, you won't have crime in a lawless society. There's no laws.
Well, then there you go.
See how you just,
No. Lawless society
means there's no law.
Well, that's what I said.
So how's it going to be a crime somewhere there's no law?
Well, you know what
What's
I meant.
Crime? I don't know what you mean.
Nah, well,
you don't know what you mean.
Shut up.
Yeah, you're an enigma to yourself. All right. Moving on.
404-697-7048 if you feel like talking to the car.
Can you say it slower, man?
No, say it slow as hell. They don't call anyway.
697. You ain't got nobody to talk about. 7048.
Talk about your ass.
Kathy Griffin. Kathy Griffin holding the decapitated head of Donald Trump. Hold on a second. We got some comments coming in. Let's
read them. We'll get to Trump in a minute.
We're going to get to that in a minute. Kit says, no offense to anyone, but I see a guy wearing pants that are strapped to their thighs and their boxes are hanging out. It just looks comical, not attractive or cool.
Well, thank you, Kit.
Got you. Lily says the problem is men are becoming more and more feminine as
That's
time
right.
goes on.
That's right.
Masculinity is becoming a lost art.
That's
I
right.
don't want to see my man in bitch-like clothes.
Thank you, Lily.
I understand that.
Lily is of the church of the conspiracy where we believe everything is
that's
fixed.
a comedian.
Sports.
I'm for all of that. And
you just said you were against it.
No. I'm for you can wear whatever you want to wear.
Yeah.
I'm not going to trip on it.
Well,
that does in my opinion, makes a statement upon who you are.
I think Lily just told us who.
I think she made.
Oh, she just broke it down. She just broke it the fuck down.
Who we got?
Good job, Lily.
Now we got a caller. Who this be?
We have Kaiser calling about.
Kaiser Saucy.
Stop it, dude.
That's his name.
You're annoying. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
How are you, man? Where you at, brother?
Man, I just want to get on tail end of this proper conversation. I just want to bring up one point, man.
Sure.
Is, I'm personally not a fan of the style.
Mm-hmm.
For urban environment, man, it's just don't. It's just not a good look. But
not at all.
You know, but that's my opinion.
Right.
But in terms of the masculine, in terms of it being feminine or masculine or whatever, I mean, man, look at Samoans, man. They one of the most masculine. The Islanders, man, one of the most masculine, serving the military at a higher rate than anyone else. They wear skirts.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Scottish society, man. They wear kilts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they're one of the more masculine societies, you know, on the planet too. So the dress code doesn't necessarily reflect, you know, masculinity, or you know that you know, when you bring that into it, we're just talking about pretty much what we're used to and what we're accustomed to seeing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it goes a little too far. And I mean, man, I always appreciate the Cardinals' passion on the topic, man.
Yes, sir.
'Cause, hey, man, your transparency, I respect that.
Well, you know what, Kaiser? I respect you, sir. And I agree with what you just said. Because I remember over in Scotland, you know, they've been raised on wearing kilts. It has a whole different meaning than, you know, my co-host wearing a dress. You know. So, I mean, you know, we understand that and whatnot. But let me ask you something. What do you think about sagging? Because I just asked him about little kid boys, 13, 14, going down the street sagging. He said he has no problem with it.
No, I just said it's been going on forever.
Well, you know what, man? I'm going to tell you, I was faced with that issue. You know, my son is in his, you know, I mean, he's in his mid-20s now.
Wow.
But he grew up in the height of that sagging, you know, phase, man, you know, that craze. And, you know, I let him know how I felt about it, man. I just set my rules in the house. Like, you can't do it around the mom. Don't let me see your drawers showing. If, you know, if you're going to do it at all, make sure you got some boxers on and your ass is covered. You know, excuse me, guys, my language. But you know, man, I mean, because, I don't know, man. I mean, when I was growing up in the D, man, I mean, we had the pants. My mom couldn't understand why I wanted to wear penny loafers without socks and had a big split and, you know, big holes in both knees, you know, in my jeans, and cats was walking around in holy jeans and white socks on with black shoes, you know, that prep look. And you know, my parents couldn't understand that. So you know, you just kind of have to deal with it. But my priorities was, as long as my son was getting his grades, what was in his head,
there you go,
more than what was on his back. And hey, man, if a girl went out with me, man, because I was sagging to help me to fit in, I probably would have been sagging too.
For sure.
You know, that's the bottom line, man.
For sure.
You know.
Well, I'm glad you didn't do it. I'm glad that no woman forced you into that damnable fashion.
Yeah, I mean, I had an issue with it, with my son doing it, but I had to prioritize. You know,
sir.
And so I just figured, man, he's a teenager. You know, some things I just chose. I just prioritized what was important to me, man. I set the hard rules on stuff, you know, according to the priority. And
Hey, Kaiser, one last thing. Let me ask you something. One of the listeners, Dante, he just said you went to Cass with that prep stuff. So all of the shoes and the socks and stuff you were talking about, what is your response to Dante saying you went to Cass with that prep stuff?
Dante went to Cass too.
Yeah, I went. Hey, man, I went to Cass, man.
So did Dante.
Well, but Dante was coming after him.
He went to Cass.
Be quiet. I'm trying to get something started.
Man, shut up. Hey, man, thank you for your call, Kaiser. Appreciate it, man. Always.
Kaiser saucy.
Anyway, ain't nothing wrong with no prep style. And you know what? Folks on here our age that came up, especially at the D, don't act like you ain't lived through that Prince era. It was a whole lot of Prince woman looking like Andre Simone, early 80s. Straight up androgynous. I mean, it's just one of them things, man.
I love Prince.
Things,
I love Prince, but not too many people. That now
you sick. It was a truckload of dudes.
Did not get. Well, see, I went to King, and we didn't. That didn't.
How many folks you didn't see in a rapper?
I haven't seen any of them.
Thank you.
But I'm just saying. But that doesn't mean that the movement isn't on.
There ain't no movement.
We gotta kill it before it starts.
There ain't no movement, man.
And I think with brothers like John Rivers and sisters like Lily and Dante and Kaiser Sosing, we can put an end to this crap before it even starts. Will you help the Cardinal put an end to this lawless society that this rat soup-eating, no business born, insecure motherfucker co-host of mine wants to bring by? What's up, Kim? Kim Ross is in the house.
Okay, Ross, what's going on? What's going on? All right.
Everybody loves the Cardinal.
So, got that on.
And if you don't, it's your loss.
Can we move on?
I guess. I'm going to move something in a minute. IBS. Go ahead, man.
Kathy Griffin.
That was funny.
Kathy Griffin. Holding the president's head in her hand, bloody head.
What a beautiful woman.
Straight face.
What a beautiful woman.
No apologies. Ill. Came back.
What
2,
a
3
beautiful
minutes later.
White woman.
Straight apology, looking sorrowful.
Yeah, that
makeup
was bad.
off. Crossed the line.
That's where she screwed up.
Please don't take my money away. Please don't take my money away.
That's where she screwed up.
Please don't take my money away. A lot of money gone.
Yeah. Well,
what y'all think on it?
Well, she's an idiot for apologizing.
Freedom of speech, yeah, freedom of speech, but watch what you say.
Well, Ice-T said that. But,
watch
I mean, the bottom line is this. If you're going to say something, you know what you did when you did it. Just stick with it. You done lost all your endorsements. The minute you held that motherfucker's head up, you lost all your endorsements. All the money that you was getting, that shit might have been gone. But other avenues will open up.
I really thought she was going to become like a champion of the left for that.
You know what I
really
did
she
too.
Thought she was going to get applauded for that.
I was really disappointed.
What you think when you saw it?
When I saw
Straight
it,
up,
at first I was like, is this real? Is she really doing? Did somebody make a caricature of her doing this?
I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Did you think good taste or bad taste?
Oh, I thought it was beautiful.
So would you have done that?
Would I have done it? I always do it.
He would have done it.
I hold your head up.
I thought
like
it
that.
was a straight up poor taste.
No, that was not of poor taste.
Me personally.
That's her.
I thought it was straight
freedom
up.
of speech, just like John just said.
Freedom of speech still got nothing to do with taste?
Yes, it does.
No, that was a very poor taste, man.
That's a poor taste to you.
That's right.
Okay, but somebody else might have thought it was a beautiful taste.
But the person who did it, she thinks that too. Apparently.
No, the person who did it, obviously they hit her pockets. Okay, obviously somebody got to her and said, "Biatch, you better apologize."
I think she was going for some attention. That's all. She's a person, comedian, satire is unlimited. You're right on that, John. It is unlimited, but you still got a price to pay. You got a price to pay for whatever you do. You can do whatever you want.
Well, I mean, okay.
You can do whatever you want, but it's a price to pay.
That might be fine, but my point is, I have a problem with the apology. You knew what you were doing when you did it. So her apology is not real.
No, her stance is not real. If she was for real and believed in what she was doing, she wouldn't apologize. But
I agree with that.
Because she did it and thought she was going to get some attention from it, then it didn't work. She apologized 15 minutes later.
Well, that's why I have a problem with the apology.
You don't even believe in the strength of your comedy. It's not like she's Lenny Bruce
or
George Carlin
or
Richard Pryor. Somebody that's straight up taking a stand. They're going to take the hits.
And stayed on that stand forever.
As soon as the hits came, she rolled from that. So I'm just like, dude, what was you even doing?
Well,
don't even play games.
First of all, nobody even listens to her as far as a comedian or doing something. Nobody even, I mean, Kathy Griffin, who is that? You know, I mean, really? I thought it was Kathy Lee Gifford for a minute.
She's a D-list comic.
You know, so, I mean, the bottom line is this. If you're going to do shit like that, for God's sake, stop apologizing.
What about YG saw F Donald Trump? They ain't took that back.
Well, and
I know they took that back.
And that's why YG gives props.
I'm not going to give him props.
Oh, he gets props. I
respect you when you take your stand and you stick with it.
Colin Kaepernick never took his stands back.
He stuck with it.
He stuck with it, and now the price he's paying,
that's what I'm saying.
They don't want to pick him up in the league, and they blackballing him and all that.
But you can't say it and then don't want to pay the price.
But
you gotta pay the price. Whether that's acclaim.
But at least he kept his stand.
Right, I respect it.
You know, I mean, I can't respect.
That's the freedom of speech I respect. Right. Say what you want to say and then stick to your guns.
Stick to it.
Don't say what you want to say or what you call yourself want to say, but if it doesn't get you the attention you thought it was gonna get you. Now you want to run from.
I mean,
it.
I agree with that.
You knew you had a family when you did it,
and that's what I said. That when she opened her mouth and said that and held up the head, that's right. She was beautiful for what she did. But when she apologized, all of that goodwill that she got in the bank went straight to holy hell, where she ought to go now. Pissed at her. Right, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, keep your fucking... Listen, stick to your guns. You know that when you do shit like that, and that was thought out.
They got it.
No, it was thought out.
I understand it was well planned.
It was something that she knew that the backlash that she was going to get.
Got a call coming in.
Well, I mean, they're not calling to talk to you. That's for sure.
Calling about Kathy.
Oh, John Rivers, what's going on?
What's going on, John in the river?
Cali love, D love, ATL love. What's up?
What's going on, man?
Weigh in, man. What you think on this?
Okay, Kathy Griffith. All right. She's always put herself in the category of a D-list comedy.
That's right.
Yeah.
But guess what? She's made millions on playing the back and playing that role.
That's right.
You know, and actually she is relevant because she's really the most sarcastic person in a in a Joan Rivers style.
I said that before the show came on. She took Joan Rivers stuff and ran with it. Agreed.
Yeah, that's what she does. Her, Margaret Cho, Chelsea Handler, all of them took Joan Rivers' baton and ran with it, right?
Yep.
Well, the only difference is Margaret Cho is a big, fat fortune cookie ass.
Man, shut up.
And very unattractive.
Sure.
That woman is hideously unattractive.
They do the roast, though, on Comedy Central.
Yeah, they do.
All of them.
They do.
And and basically, are they limited to what they can say? Look at what Monique did to herself this week, or this last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What did she do? Enlighten us. What did she do?
Let's get this topic. Get that one.
I don't know.
Monique put herself in a bad position by saying anything about the three powers in Black Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oprah,
Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels.
And Lee Daniels. Those are the people with all the produced shows on every network.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you even say something so silly, talking about you whiteballed out of being on television?
She's been beating that drum for a while now. Wow. She just brought it back again, but she's been beating that.
No wonder we ain't seen Monique in nothing.
She's been gone since she never got paid to come on Precious. So she's been on there for a long time.
On the subject still, but Kathy Griffin,
I like Monique now.
She's funny. I mean,
she's very funny. Very funny.
Yeah, she's funny. She might look crazy when she gave that apology, but she shouldn't apologize for what her comedy act is all about.
I agree.
But see, what I'm saying, John, to me personally, that show she really ain't about that. Because if she really truly believed that, what you apologizing for? Why go through all the trouble of doing all that to back down 15 minutes later?
I agree.
That's all I'm saying. Like, if you really truly are about that, do it. Because the people who with you going to still be with you.
Next time, she should have held up Trump's head, Spicer's head, and a few other heads. She should have added to it.
Come on,
I mean, damn. I mean, look, if you're going to fucking do something, do it.
Let him talk, man.
Hey, Cardinal.
Yes, sir.
Theo, no disrespect, but check it out. Comedy, man. It's comedy.
True.
How many comedians throughout the history of comedy have not clowned a president?
Well, I don't know. There's been a few of them. George, you got to look up George Carlin.
It's been a ton of roasted Obama, man.
Yeah.
Don Rickles straight up called him a butler.
Well, let's go back. Let's go back to how media is perceived at this point. Media perceived at this point, that means everything is game. You know, she just did something with some makeup and some fake blood.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not dogging what she did. I'm just saying, stick with it. Will Ferrell they made a career off impersonating George Bush.
Right.
It's folks that did Reagan to death. Right now, homeboy doing Trump on SNL. What's his name? 30 Rock guy. Baldwin. So I'm cool with that. Just if you're gonna step out there on that level, because that wasn't really just comedy. That was you standing out there with his head like, this is what he's about. This is what I think. So roll with it. That's all I'm saying.
That's
roll,
a good
roll
point.
with it.
Thanks a lot,
Stick with
John,
it,
man. We
John,
appreciate you,
great
man.
Points, man.
You
Great points.
you elevated the show, John.
What is that old saying? Off with his head. That's what she was kind of.
Man, roll with it. Just roll with
And
it.
I agree with that.
She should have came like, y'all can't take a joke, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Kept it moving. But don't flip
Yeah,
it.
she should have approached it like that. Y'all can't take a joke. Come on.
Boom. That's just what I do. But when you step back off of it and make it seem like it was disingenuous.
I want to read
like
this
you just
comment
trying to
that
do something
Steph
to get
got
some
up
change.
here. This
Thank
is
you,
his
John.
comment.
Go read Steph's comment.
Think
Man.
about
Okay.
this. We got a bully in office that's bullying everything.
Absolutely.
Everybody said.
Absolutely.
So therefore, he's fair game for what she did. I don't care. I can give 2 cents on what he thinks about it.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
his son is old enough to know that that's comedy, and he should have explained it to Mr. Barron Trump.
Absolutely.
That was just comedy.
Absolutely.
Good looking out, John. We
Appreciate you,
appreciate you, man.
man.
Appreciate you, my friend.
Appreciate you. But at the same time, when you stand and deliver, you got to hold your own.
Well, yeah, you put yourself on the firing line from
main
all the big
comedians
wigs,
who
and
took
you just got to take it.
Lenny Bruce lost his whole career for standing up for the First Amendment.
Look at what
George
Steph
Carlin
said.
got it all kind of stuff.
I
Stand
love
up.
George
Bill
Carlin.
Maher, political
Yeah,
comedian.
there
all the way.
it is. I mean,
Stand up.
he's about
You know,
the
stand up.
top
Stand
one
up.
right now,
Okay, man, I
and
know you
holds
want-
no
You
ball.
on the road with the
Yeah, look at what.
with the Steph Monique
Yeah,
stuff.
look at what
Read it,
Steph
read it,
said.
read it, read it.
Steph Penn said Kathy is bold for standing her own, but
Yeah.
Monique isn't. Just because we put Oprah, Lee, and Tyler on a pedestal doesn't mean that we should.
Okay. Steph also says, I support anyone who speaks out for their beliefs, but check this out, Steph.
She backpedaled.
She backpedaled way up off game.
Who did, Monique?
No, Kathy Griffin, she didn't
well,
even
yeah,
stick with
we
it.
can't, we can't give her no props because she
She
apologized.
didn't stick with it for a half hour.
But
It's like as soon as it got some
has Monique, because see, I the Cardinals
She came
dropped the
with a
ball. I ain't
straight
heard about
apology.
this.
So,
what about Monique?
I
Did
don't
she
know.
apologize? Or?
No, she ain't been. Dude, it's been going on for years, man.
Oh, that's why we haven't seen her. But I mean, look, man, the bottom line
I'm
is
not
this.
messing Monique either. Say
No,
what
I'm
you
not
mean,
even.
man.
She's about right, isn't she? Did she tell the fucking truth?
I don't
See,
know.
whenever people start getting blackballed like that, look at Colin Kaepernick. If he didn't tell the truth, if he didn't have something real behind his stance, then he wouldn't be getting blackballed from the
I
NFL
don't know
right
about
now.
the- I don't
So
know
now
about the
Monique hasn't done a. When
don't
did
know
she
about the-
first make those
I don't know
comments?
about the Colin Kaepernick thing, man.
Well, I mean, listen,
I don't know about
he's kind of backpedaling a little bit, saying he's not going to stand
Monique been kicking this
for
for a while.
the anthem
So I'm not-
anymore. He's not going to
Exactly.
do the anthem.
See, that's what I'm
anymore.
saying. Steph Monique has been consistent with that.
But
She-
I mean,
she ain't ran from that.
you have to admit
She ain't changed.
she's being blackballed right now from probably from those same people, those same
Yeah,
three.
that's been happening.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
You're not telling
that's why
nobody
we
they
haven't
don't
seen
know
it.
that.
Well, they don't know. I have to educate these people, even on
Yeah,
things
educate them.
when I find out about them,
You
then
just
I
found
let
out
the
just
people
now.
know.
That's been going on for a while.
And now I've enlightened the people. They
Okay.
heard about it, but they didn't
All right,
understand.
404-69.
Strike a pose!
7048. 404-697-7048. Hey, it's getting lively in here.
Well, another
Who this be?
call.
Oh, beautiful.
Yay,
What's up, Steph? What
Steph?
Hey, what's going on?
What's
What's
going
that?
on, Steph? Go ahead and feel free to use foul language if you like.
I mean, can she speak?
I don't feel like it today. Maybe tomorrow. But listen,
okay.
here, check this out. But I kind of messed up my comment. I was saying that I support Monique. I
Oh, okay.
feel like just because we put them on the pedestal doesn't mean she has to.
Amen.
And she's been
That's
saying
right.
and singing this tune since she won her Oscar. Like, you know, and I feel like I don't know what the truth is. I don't know if there's any validity to it at all,
Right.
whatever. But I just think that if anybody is going to expose these people, whether it be Trump, the powers that be, or whomever, it's going to be those who run in the same circles, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And it may come out, you know, and when they're not hot, you know, because they're going to use it as a platform.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there is some truth to what she's saying. I just think that maybe she spoke up too much. That is why she's being blackballed, because she hasn't done anything. And normally, but even still, unless you're Denzel or Halle, winning an Academy Award hasn't really catapulted any African American careers anyway. So,
Right.
so she's not like she's kind of on the same trajectory of everybody else.
Mhm.
Because everybody else, like, a lot of people didn't go on to do a lot of stuff. But
No.
yeah, that's what I wanted to call in to say.
You're
my
absolutely
comment.
right.
I agree
We're,
with you.
we're all in
No.
agreement.
Well, I agree with you 100%. I've said it many times. Everything is fixed from sports to politics. And if you think that she's not getting blackballed
made a beautiful
right
point,
now,
blackballed from what, Dan?
from blackballed from Hollywood or anything else that
No,
she
she
wants
wasn't
to
really
do.
getting no Hollywood stuff.
Well,
going.
she damn sure ain't getting it now.
She
Listen,
is
here's the
talking
thing. Before
about
she
black filmmakers.
I know.
Okay, she
Before
wasn't
she
getting
got that
the other
award,
stuff
she was
anyway.
on her way.
And now
like,
she's not,
to
because they're
doing
friends with
other
Oprah's
stuff.
fat ass.
Really, I ain't gonna
But
talk
yeah,
about
I gotta go
this
now,
here.
y'all. I just called to say, hey.
All right,
and
appreciate
say my
you.
comment.
Appreciate you.
We love you, Steph. I don't love my co-host, but we
Oprah,
love Steph Penn.
Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry. This dude talking about.
Oh, please.
Because flat out, if you need a writer for something, I'm there.
I'll be
I'm
in
on
the
the
very
spot.
next movie they make, and you'll be cleaning the dressing rooms.
Really?
That's right.
You'll be in the very next movie.
You gonna do like Dave Chappelle and put on a dress? He said don't wear a dress.
What do
You want to put on a romper?
You sound like just an old drunken man.
You want to wear a damn romper? Dave Chappelle said don't wear that.
Really?
Yeah, you
And
don't
Dave
remember?
Chappelle pays what bills, man?
Well, it doesn't matter. You want to
But
be a
Dave Chappelle
writer?
pays what bills,
You want to
man?
be in Hollywood? You need to listen to what Dave Chappelle tells you.
No, I am a writer.
Oh,
Period.
you
Hey man, we know Monique very well, man. Her sons played on my son's football team, man. We got spent a whole season with them.
Well,
Seems
good.
like a very
Well,
nice
maybe
person
she can come on the show.
to herself. She's got her own podcast. That's what she said all on her.
Well, she can come on the show.
But seems like a beautiful person, man.
And then
I
she
got
could
nothing
talk.
to
And
say
she
about
could talk about Oprah, and she just have full range.
I will
Talk
say
about
she
them
do need to get her
motherfuckers.
sons in some football conditioning though, because
Why they
there were some
big?
big boys, but they
I
were
mean,
very nice.
Well, what do you expect?
No, they were linemen, man. You got to get a little brutal. They were very nice kids.
How old are they?
Back then, how was it? 9? It was all 9. Well, I'm talking about then when they played.
Well, we had a whole couple of shows talking about overweight
They made the
kids.
playoffs, though. They ain't
Well,
about
I
to
bet
be
they
no
were.
great-
They were the biggest damn things out there. They just rolled over on top of the other kids.
They've been write a movie for almost definitely.
And you know why they wanted to win the game, so they can go and get that big meal afterwards.
Dude, what are you even?
I'm just telling you what. I don't have to
You
be
haven't said
there.
anything.
I'm going by your description.
I'm not about to
A
take
lot
these
of these
kids.
big giant kids out there, and they're overweight, and they don't try to get them to lose no weight. They gonna put them big suckers on the line
Did you
and let them run the
play
rest of them
football for
9-year-olds. Please, East Side Raiders.
No, you didn't.
Nigga, oh,
You weren't on
I
East
was on the East Side Raiders.
It's not East Side, right?
I was running back. Now I didn't get into the fourth quarter with 2 minutes to go, but I
You
played.
were not East Side, right?
I was an East
What's
Side
y'all
Raider
colors?
for 2 years.
What's y'all colors?
Purple and white, you bastard.
All right, maybe he was.
I was an
I
East
was
Side
a real
Raider.
Raider, East Raider.
What up, Chaka?
Sweet
My
black
homeboy
boy.
Chaka and Duke was our quarterback.
Okay.
I'm telling you the truth,
I ain't
man.
making
We was the shit.
Maybe.
We went to Cincinnati and got to play because we won a championship on our
Y'all
C
hands,
team.
bro. I got
We
it.
always
C
you the
team.
West Side Cubs. Y'all did nothing but cheat.
Dude, it's the Raiders, baby.
And then,
only extra
and
spot
so,
in the pound league.
I don't
They
know.
don't
They
mix
weren't.
right
They
there.
were not in it when
Hey,
I
we
was
played
on the
East
East
Side
Side
Raiders.
Raiders.
We played the Raiders.
Nobody even knew
Nobody-
who the
y'all
Inkster
even-
Raiders
Oh,
were.
okay, listen,
We used to play the we played the Cowboys,
the
the
Milan
Colts,
Tigers,
the Rams.
Colts, the Chancellors. Every single
Some
one
of
of
these
them.
were new teams. See, I played the Raiders when they first came out. The Raiders were
stop.
founded. They
You-
were founded when I
You
showed
play
up.
West Side Cubs.
No, but
I respect
the
that
West Side
shit.
Cubs used to cheat. And we
Take
used to
care,
fight every
kid.
game.
Come back, kid. Call in, kid.
But let me tell you this real quick. We used to go to Cincinnati. Well, they need to hit it. We used to go. We went to Cincinnati and played their champion, and we put
We gotta
some
get some
B
hands
team
up.
players out there
Doing too much.
because Cincinnati team was cheating
Astro
on us.
traveling. Weigh in right now.
No,
If you astro travel.
this can't be a topic.
Weigh in right now if you got curiosity
Oh, this is
about the soul life.
good. We got a caller coming in. Thank God to
About
save
the
us from
soul
this crazy
lifestyle. Who
shit
this
that
be?
he's getting ready to talk about.
Oh, it's Marlon.
What's up, Marlon Royal Reed? Speaking of East Side Raiders, what's happening, homie?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Turn
What's
it up.
happening, Dave? What up? What up, VL?
What's happening, Marlon?
Yeah, he's garbage.
What's up,
Just
brother?
call him garbage.
Stop
That's
it, dude.
that's
Stop
that's
it.
his name, Marlon.
So,
No,
you know,
Cowboys ain't
I'm
doing
trying to, I always want to give you guys respect and a shout out, but I'm always working, so I'm actually off. So I said I would give you a call.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
So, I know there was a couple things I missed because I just got in from work. I know y'all were talking about Monique and being blackballed. There are certain things in Hollywood you can do, and there's certain things working out here you
cannot do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And one of the things is, if you're going to backtalk somebody, have the money and the clientele and the people behind you. So when that reaction to the backtalk you giving somebody, or you giving someone a bad name, you have people behind you who can help you get off and do the next project you're trying to do. But if you're going to badmouth somebody and you don't have shit in your pocket to do anything,
no problem.
You're gonna be in the unemployment line, or you're gonna be in where are they now line.
Yeah, she hit some. She hit some big wigs, man.
Yeah, well, apparently she pissed off the wrong people.
Yeah.
And when you piss off the wrong people here, and even though you might be in the right, but you don't have enough people to come out and speak for you on your behalf, you're stuck in the shadows, man. And you can, blog and you can tweet or get on Instagram and talk about how somebody did this or that and how salty you feel about what's going on. But, the thing I've learned since I've been out here is this is a business. And if you can't, it doesn't matter how creative you are, what ideas you have, and if you don't have the person behind you with the dough to get that into reality and to also make money for that person, it's hard, dude. And if they feel that you're someone who's deterrent or roadblocking someone else's creativity to make money for them, they're not going to use you, and they're going to make you disappear fast. And that's exactly what that is.
Well, hey, man, I know you out there, and you definitely an independent mover and shaker, man. And believe me, when you got something coming forward, let us know so we can promote it, man.
Oh, of course, man. Ain't nothing but love, bro. We known each other childhood on, so,
from the
that's
beginning.
not a biggie. My thing is now is to write something that, conquer one of my fears, because I always been independent and tried to work on stuff where, it doesn't make money, but I'm out in a place where you have to prove that you can make money with a product. So I'm trying to write something that can be commercially redeemable without selling myself out. And, I think one way of doing that, a lot of black filmmakers don't do, and, I'm doing right now, I'm writing 2 horror scripts. And I think what Jordan Peele showed with Get Out,
that's right.
And there are a couple other films, man, we can make smart, intellectual horror movies.
All day.
And they don't have to be fucking, excuse the language, it doesn't have to be fucking gory shit. It can be something with substance without, selling out your purpose of creating a story that makes people understand what's going on. So that's what I'm doing right now, and hopefully by the end of the fall, I can have a package ready so I can show a couple people who are interested in the pitch I just gave, where we could go, okay, Marlon, it's time to allow you to make, we're going to give you the money so you can make your first feature. And don't, we're not going to shortchange you or second guess everything what you're trying to do, because you have the knowledge and understanding of how this business is operating. So that's what I'm working on, bro. And, until then, I'll work on the Grammys every other year.
Yes, sir.
I'll work on reality shows, and you'll see my name flash real quick.
Hold on before you leave, Marlon. Got a quick question for you, man. Got a quick question for you before you go. Number one, I want to tell you this, man. At home, as a first-time filmmaker, man, you were a big inspiration to me. I don't know if you remember this, but you emailed me some stuff on Story Beats and everything else. It's fantastic. I appreciate your help, man. This is like 2005-06. I got one question, because I didn't know you knew this brother from childhood. Has he always been like this, man? Has he been like this from
I used to be quiet.
Let Marlon answer, man.
Hey.
Tell the truth.
God's honest truth. David used to be quiet as fuck, man.
Right, he's right. I'm telling you, he's right. But see, Marlon was one of the older kids. Marlon used to play on the big playground.
Let Marlon talk.
I'm telling you, he used to play on the big playground with Bates and all of them, and we used to just go up there and just go up there and watch y'all, man. Y'all was our role models, dude. But look, I was a quiet little skinny.
Look, Marlon answer this. So he wasn't always this.
I didn't get this way till I
Person
met you.
we see now. That's all I want to know.
Yo, I love the Bomar family.
Say no more, bro.
You're not gonna get me on air saying anything bad about that family.
Say
That's
no
right.
more, man. I love the family too.
All of them were like little brothers to us, man.
That's right.
Wow.
So, you
That's
know,
right.
and we watched out for them. We might fuck with them within our neighborhood. But we wouldn't let anyone fuck with them.
Man, thank you for protecting him. That's all I'm gonna say.
So
I love the family.
that's my East Side family, Ralph Bunch for life.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, brother.
Hey, man,
Call
we
anytime,
appreciate
man.
you, and
Appreciate
definitely keep us
Appreciate it.
abreast of what's going on, man.
it. Moving on.
Oh, most definitely, man. And like I said, you know, just continue tagging my page because
Yes,
I know
sir.
when I don't even post it, I'll see y'all posters on there. But I had some free time today, and I said,
Great,
let me give a
appreciate you.
call.
We know you on the grind,
Appreciate
man.
you,
Appreciate you, brother.
man.
Appreciate
Hey,
you.
man, that's a real good brother.
Told you, I was
Real
quiet,
good brother.
man. I was a young fella.
I didn't have no idea he knew this fool, but he's someone when I moved into the filmmaker community, he was there as a sage.
Yeah, that movie
Grizzly.
almost didn't get made
him out.
because you
No.
contacted him, and I had to smooth things over, and I had to say, look, he's not
remember
Marlon,
after
he's
I
not
made
a
that movie.
stalker,
Okay.
he is a moron, but he
Okay.
just needs a little advice and help. He's getting ready to make a movie and
Good.
making some horrible
I'm so
decisions.
glad he
So
saved
whatever Marlon
I'm so glad he
did,
saved you from getting your ass whooped.
Shut up.
I already know what that was. Hey, man, I had to protect him here, man. I understand.
oh God,
He's a
please.
sucker. moving and grooving. Astro traveling.
I thought we were gonna talk about LeBron.
Astro traveling on that Astro
No.
plane.
Oh, I need a drink.
If this is you, if you're looking to get there, weigh in.
Keith Calhoun joined in.
Talk about that now. We talk about
Cleveland.
He joined a while ago. What's up, Keith? Speaking of Cleveland,
0-1.
I mean, so what? NBA Finals.
Sweep.
It's not gonna be a sweep.
Sweep.
Not gonna be a sweep. Will be a Golden State victory. Won't be a sweep.
What, it's going to go in 5?
Could actually.
I guess everybody's going to have the
I
excuse.
think he's gonna go 6.
Well, I mean, that's sad. You are under the number 6, by the way. Triple sixes, because you are the devil.
You don't even know what that means.
Yeah,
obviously.
it means you're the devil.
No.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
it will
what
mean I'm a black guy. Because 6'6" is 6 protons, electrons, and neutrons. So please stop saying that.
Don't start.
Please
that.
stop saying
Well, I'm not
that.
talking about that.
Please stop
I'm
saying
talking
that.
about 666,
It's not
like
no
The
such
Exorcist.
thing.
That's
That's
what
a-
I'm
that's
talking
a
about.
myth.
Can you make your head
That's a
spin backwards?
myth. That's a
You
myth.
know, the bottom line is
That's
this.
a myth.
Everybody's going to make an excuse
NYTH.
about why Cleveland lost that game, and they're going to say, well, they
who
spray
does this?
painted LeBron's house. They spray
talking
painted nigger on
Hold on, you
LeBron's
skipping
house.
ahead. We're gonna deal with this.
Well, I'm just telling you, that's why they lost.
No, that's not why they lost.
Well, that's why everybody's going to
LeBron
say
played
they
a
lost.
fantastic game, man. So did Kyrie.
They lost because KD kicked their
it was
motherfucking
too many-
ass.
it was
He's
too
going to do
many
it 3
weapons.
more times, too.
It was too many
4-0 sweep. I'm sorry, Ohio.
Had to go
I
sweep.
love you, but I hate you.
Dude, number
Hey,
one,
it's gonna happen.
they're the underdog.
Okay, so.
No one's predicting them to win.
And they proved it the other night. 113-91. 22-point
Golden
loss,
State
and it
always
wasn't
got
that
games where
good.
their shots are falling. They're going to have games where their shots aren't falling.
Yeah, but you got to remember, this ain't last year.
Doesn't
KD is in the house. With Durant
Woo,
is
woo,
taking
woo.
the place of Harrison. But you can woo, woo, woo. Did you see when he shook LeBron right out of his
Guess what,
receding
man?
hairline?
You know what? Dude,
I'm just telling you, man.
he
It's going to
joined-
be a sweep.
He joined a loaded team.
Okay,
And you act like this is such a
so
big deal.
what? Who
I'm
cares?
not, it's not like
He
it's
was a
fair.
free agent.
So what?
It is fair.
Man,
They got Cleveland has Kyle Korver and D. Will.
Dude, two
Darren
people.
Williams.
One person was out the league.
Both of them have been starters before,
No,
by the way.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
No, that's okay.
One person's out the league, and the other person barely played.
They got Richard Jefferson.
Dude, so what? He was, like I said, he been playing 30
They got
years.
Richard Jefferson.
So, I mean, so what? Kevin Durant will get a ring jumping on the loaded squad.
well-
I want to talk about Kevin Durant being up 3-1 against these same Warriors. them winning 3 in a row, and then he leaves and joins them.
Now that I had a problem with.
So I don't really care
That I had a problem with.
that they're gonna. He'll get a ring. So what? It's a loaded deck.
I had a problem with that.
So what?
You went to the team that put
Beat
you
you.
out the playoffs.
So-
that I didn't like.
No, I mean,
but I
beat
don't
you.
have a problem with him going
Now, why did
to
he,
a loaded
Why
team.
did he go that hard when they faced him the first time? Same LeBron, same Kevin Durant.
Because I guess he didn't want to be there and he wanted to be with them.
no, I'm talking about when
You talking about when he was with Oklahoma?
when they played. Yeah, the Thunder played the Cavs and they went up 1-0, but then lost the rest of them.
Oh, well, he didn't have no squad.
Oh, he had James Harden
Oh, they were fighting each other. They were fighting over starting time. That's
Westbrook.
why they broke up.
and Serge Ibaka.
Well, they were fighting.
So,
they were.
Anthony,
They couldn't. They
Warriors
were
to
shell
win.
shocked.
I want the Warriors to win. I'm happy they
Excuse
win,
me.
but I don't think it's this great accomplishment. They should win this year and next year and the next year if they keep the same team. So what?
Well, I mean, I hope they do.
So what?
I honestly hope they do.
And it doesn't take
But if
nothing
you think
away
about
from
it,
LeBron to lose to this team.
all these teams outside of the
nothing away from
Pistons,
them.
all of the teams who have won championships have been loaded teams.
No team.
You think about it. They've all been loaded.
No team has had their very best player switch to the team that beat
Well,
them.
so what? But I mean,
So that's not so
that's
what.
semantics. I
No.
mean, but they've all look at the Showtime Lakers: Kareem, Magic,
None of them switched.
Wilkes,
They built that team.
Worthy. I mean,
They drafted Worthy.
it doesn't.
Wilkes wasn't
but
even there no more,
but
but
it,
they
it
drafted
doesn't
him.
matter. I'm just saying they had loaded teams. So what if how they got loaded? Look at Boston. That
No.
was a put together loaded team
That's like
that won a
saying-
championship a
that's
couple
like
years ago.
saying
Can you
if-
deny that?
That's like saying if a 200-pounder beats a 90-pounder in a boxing match. You know,
Okay.
it does matter that it's loaded. It
No,
does
doesn't.
matter.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
But I mean, okay, that Boston team from a few years ago with what's his name? What's his name?
He was traded. Kevin Garnett was traded.
Garnett and all
They
them.
had Paul Pierce.
Okay.
And they signed Ray Allen. That's all right.
So you blame them for the same thing?
No, they didn't do it like that.
So you got traded to a
They
loaded
got to
team.
pass.
They
his
still
prime.
got him.
Hold on, they got to pass his prime, Kevin Garnett, and a pass his
He didn't
prime
play
Ray
like
Allen.
he was past his
Yes, he
prime.
did. He
Then
was-
how'd they win the championship if
Rondo-
everybody was past their
Rondo
prime?
Pierce was balling. They had a young Rondo who was drafted and was balling.
Okay. And what about
Okay.
Pierce?
Pierce was balling. He told me he's Boston his his whole career to now.
Okay, but Kevin Garnett still had a
LeBron
good
left
series.
his team to go to Dwayne Wade's team. That was first, honestly, home move. Honestly.
Okay.
Then Kevin Durant.
I'm
took
just
it-
glad he did it to
Kevin
Cleveland.
Durant took it to a whole nother level. That'd be like
No, he
that'd be
exercised his
when-
right as a
that'd
free
be like
agent.
when the Pistons beat the Bulls, and then Michael Jordan says, "You know what? I can't beat these Pistons. I'm gonna just be a Piston."
I wish he would have. We'd have still been winning championships.
Nah, he not built like that.
No, I mean,
Isaiah would have never joined the Bulls.
I agree with
because
that.
they
too.
beat the Pistons.
See, I agree with all.
So,
I don't have a problem with him doing it.
I'm not going to come on here and talk a bunch of stuff because Golden State is up one game. They should be
They're
up one
good.
game.
They should
They
be
should
up.
sweep
And
them.
they. I
And
hope
if they
do.
don't, it's a problem.
And I hope they do.
So what?
But I mean, just
It won't take away the fact Cleveland won last year. It ain't gonna take
no,
away.
it won't. It won't take away the
And
fact
it doesn't make-
that Draymond Green got his ass put out the damn game,
He
which
did
is
that to
why
himself.
they won.
He did to himself.
I agree.
I would have liked to see.
Well, he
Golden
should have
State-
never got suspended.
I would like to
LeBron
see-
orchestrated that. by
I
the
would
way.
like to see Golden State beat Cleveland without Kevin Durant. That's me. I would like to see that.
Well, actually, they did last
No.
year.
They did too.
They were up 3-1. Draymond, LeBron even the playing field by getting Draymond suspended with that little fake trip or whatever that garbage was that he pulled, and then they got discombobulated and lost the next 3 games. But the bottom line is this: I don't like how Kevin Durant went to the team that beat him the prior year.
do what he wants to do.
However, that's my
I
point.
respect that.
He can do whatever he wants. He's a free agent, and he can go wherever he wants, and he went where he wanted, and now they are loaded as hell and kicking LeBron and, more importantly, the people of Cleveland's
won that.
ass.
They won
There's
that.
nothing that I want more than to watch people from Cleveland, who I love, lower their heads and lower their self-esteem, and then now they're going to start closing all the bars cars
That's
and
what they're
shit
gonna
like
do.
that again.
If that's the case, you should be dead because the Pistons are going nowhere.
Well, listen, well, they're
See,
not
you made me
loaded at
talk
all.
about my own home team.
Well, I
because
mean,
say
you
such
that's
stupid
because
stuff.
that's because you are a backslider.
What's the
you know?
big deal about Cleveland losing? So
because they're my rival.
They're not
Don't
your-
you understand?
they're
No,
not
you
your
don't have a
rival.
rival.
They're not
They're
your
my
rival.
Yes, the hell they're
They're
not.
not your rival.
Who is then?
Man, you go
You
say,
other than you.
say Chicago before you say.
I mean,
Cleveland.
look, not fuck Chicago. They've never been a rival with Detroit in anything. They've never been a rival in anything. Yeah, my sans Keith Calhoun. Thank you very much.
Hey, Keith, I'm with you,
Cleveland
man.
Calhoun.
I ain't no big Cleveland
Go
fan,
ahead,
but so what? I mean, he sounds
Cleveland.
stupid.
Go ahead, Calhoun.
Ain't
Be
nobody tripping
upset,
on Cleveland.
but go somewhere
love him.
and lower your head and have another steroid on me.
Guess what? If that's the case, Cleveland destroyed the Pistons in 2007. They ain't been the same since. So what's
No,
your-
the Pistons haven't been the same since they drafted Darko.
No.
That's what.
They won the championship with Darko.
Oh, he did nothing though.
So what?
But they didn't prepare for the
So
future,
what?
and now look
Joe
at them.
Dumars is in control.
Well,
How
that's
did that
right.
happen?
Joe Dumars is the
How about the
asshole
Dumars?
that ruined
How about
that.
the
I
Dumars?
agree. We're not disagreeing with
He
that.
claims to have a rant on social media. I'm gonna let him do that because I want him out of my house.
I want you
I
out of
want
my
him
life.
out. So
Well,
say what it is you got to say.
Listen, the bottom line is this, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and all the rest of this shit should be abolished.
Why?
It should
But
be
you're
done.
on it.
No, I'm not on
On
any of
Facebook
that.
talking
I'm
about
on it
Facebook.
because I have to talk to you all, and this is my only medium of doing it. But I think social media is going to hell. And I'm sick and fucking tired of it, and therefore I've become tired of humans because of it.
Because of social media.
I'm just tired of the stupidity that continues to be festered every fucking day. Some stupid video of somebody doing something stupid.
Why watch it?
Whether they're fighting
More from your
or
timeline.
whether they're disrespecting a family member or whatever. I got people on my timeline posting shit about
Get
their
rid of
own family. Get rid of them, then more of them will pop up.
You can delete everything.
I'm just sick and fucking tired of
At
social
once.
media. People, just because they have the right to do it, or just because they have a keyboard or a smartphone to post something, they do it. Can't you keep your personal fucking business to your fucking selves? I'm getting sick and goddamn tired of reading about, me and my husband getting ready to go do this, and then y'all be fighting the next goddamn day and arguing and doing all that. Why don't you post that shit too?
Why are you watching?
Okay? This kid, it pops up on my timeline.
Erase it. You can unfollow.
But I'm doing it every day. That's my point. I find that I'm unfollowing people. I keep them as friends, but I unfollow them to filter that bullshit out of my timeline every fucking. It's just gotten to the point where I'm tired of
Ask you a
y'all.
question.
We need more sea
Let me ask you a
lions
question.
to snatch people in the damn water, and
go.
more elephants to fall on hunters who want to kill, and more. We need more of nature to turn on you stupid ass people who need to just grow up and learn to communicate with other people. You see, I'm sitting next to this jackal right here, but we're still communicating. Okay, you all don't know how to talk to people. You talk to people by text all day. You talk to people via
Are you
Twitter.
talking about someone talking?
Yeah, but I know how to have a conversation with people. Okay?
So the world
I've
should
taught
be-
you how to
The
talk
world
to
should be
people.
more like you.
Damn, I've been saying that for years. Of course they should be more like me, but really, people should just get the fuck off of social media and learn how to have a conversation. Here's the test for all of you. Stay off Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Wow,
Snapchat, and all that for 24 hours. You motherfuckers can't do it. 24 hours. Do it for 24. If somebody was going to give you $25,000 to do that for 24 hours,
Good.
most of y'all would miss out.
You gotta go.
Most of y'all would miss out.
We got one more topic.
You
One
wouldn't
more
get
topic.
it. Don't talk
And
about that
this is the-
astroplane, please.
Oh, that's a whole nother level.
Oh, God.
We will do that without
Oh,
it.
please. Thank
For
you.
those who are on that vibration, I
You went to
feel
the
y'all.
wheel? Is that what you're going to tell people?
Namaste. We're going to get there together.
Not that.
Our last topic has to do with the, it's funny because I love the way LeBron handled this. It's funny, I couldn't stand LeBron as a basketball player. Much respect for him as a black man, as a human, as a philanthropist, and as a great basketball player.
I give him credit
who's
for that.
Who's really learning to just, to win.
No, he's better than Kobe.
But had an incident happen. Stop it.
You
Had
know
an
it.
incident happen
You know it. He's past
at his
Kobe.
home. That's not true. An incident happened at his home, one of his homes anyway. He came on, talked about it, made some poignant statements about, you know, just being black, regardless of your fame or money or what have you. And then Jason Whitlock had to try to follow behind and try to berate him. And a lot of what Jason Whitlock says has merit, but the way he kind of...
It's the way he did it.
Those who don't know, man, this was like a former sports writer. Now he just on Fox, so critic of any and every example of black success, you know. But he just kind of went at him and said, well, LeBron don't know what he's talking about because he doesn't deal with real racism and blah, 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 blah. And whatever that is whatever that is. But I just wanted to comment on it. I love the way dude handled it. Love his comments. Love the fact.
Well, for those who don't know, they went to his home in Brentwood, home of OJ. Shang. He's about to get paroled. But the bottom line is they spray painted nigger all over his house in Brentwood. He doesn't like to use nigger word. I'm so glad that's what they spray painted because now I get to say nigger.
You were saying anyway.
They spray painted nigger on his wall. All of you out there who are watching, let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Nigger. I'm a nigger, you're a nigger, he's a nigger, she's a nigger. Would you like to be a nigger too? You don't remember that on NWA's one of them little commercial parts on the
what?
Niggas for Life album?
So what?
Well, I mean, you know, the bottom line, I agree, Dante, Whitlock is a coon. He's a fat one. But listen, the bottom line is this. Willie D made a song called You Still a Nigga.
I will cut it because I don't really care about
You don't remember when Willie D did that?
Every Friday.
He said you still a nigga.
5 p.m. for show radio.
You still a mook.
Blessed.
I don't care how much money you are. Strike up.